Well, hello, it's Wednesday, so it must be time for Woolly Hat's Wednesday Whips. As you can see, we are in the garden, and I'm sitting under the new gazebo purchased so that we can entertain our friends and relatives in the garden as per the regulations for COVID. I hope you can hear me over the sound of the aeroplane. Anyway, so we were out last night drinking gin and tonic and wine on a school night with our friends Bob and Jill. So that was very good. I hope you are taking advantage of the new rules for COVID and meeting up with lots of people and having fun. Anyway, so what have I been up to this week? Well, this week today, I'm wearing my Himalayan salt tea, which I made crocheted last year. So there it is, and it's the one I was shortening the other week, and it's a good job I did because it's just right for this kind of weather. So although it's nice and sunny, so I've got a hair in my mouth, it can be quite cool in the shade, which of course I am because I'm in the gazebo. So, but it's lovely, and the wool I made this from is 4-ply sock wool, and it's actually dyed by a lady who lives in Bourton and Chester. Called her company's called Under the English Sky, and she does lots of interesting shades. So it's a nice thing. I shall be wearing it quite a lot, I think, if the weather continues as it is today, which it probably won't. But anyway, so what else have I been doing? Well, decided that it's some time since I did a sock, so here we are. I have a sock here, which I don't know whether you can see. Lacy pattern. It's probably better if I put my hand down there. Might be able to see it better. So this is West Yorkshire Spinners sock yarn. There's some white there, and that's a variegated sock yarn. And West Yorkshire Spinners sock yarn has a lot of Blue Faced Leicester wool in it, all British, and it's one of the things that they like to do is use British wools. And you'll see that, unusually for me, this is what we call a toe-up sock. And the toe-up socks, some people like these because it means you don't have to do Kitchener stitch at the end, because you do a nice toe there. Now this method use what they call wrap and turn or short row shaping. Sometimes you use a cast on and then you increase the toe as you would normally, sort of decrease normally on a toe down, off a cuff down. But this one you use short row shaping, which is quite a nice method of doing it, and I might do this again. So I'm using the toe as a white, and I'll do the heel and the cuff as white. Not a very practical colour, I know, but I just thought it would work nicely with the yarn there. So that's one of my nice little projects where I can sit in the garden, have a chat to my neighbours while drinking gin, and do a bit of sock knitting. So there we go. So that's that. I have made a bit of progress on my top. So that is the front layer. You can see I've started shaping the front. I've actually done this twice and got it right. As you know, I was calculating how to do it, and I got it wrong basically, so I had to redo it. But anyway, that is progressing much better now, so I'll be able to do that side. Hopefully I can replicate what I've done here on that side. So that's working quite well, but as you can see on the shaping you have to think a bit harder, so it's not one for drinking the gin with. And then I've also been doing more of my curly whirly squares, my spiral squares, which are great fun. But I've realised that you see this one has lots of orange in it, and I'm going to run out of orange, so I'm going to have to do all the squares for the other colours and then wait till the wool shop's open, because I don't really think I can match that online. It's going to be quite hard. So I think if I remember rightly, this is Hayfield bonus double knit, so I know where I can get that. So that's that. So that's that. Also, I've had my new edition of the Knitter, and in the back is a very nice, I don't know whether you can see there, it's a brioche knitted jumper. Remember, I did a brioche little course last time, so I might see how that might work. I don't know. I'm not going to do it in white. I mean, it's a very impractical colour, but it does look rather good and rather interesting. And also, talking of different ways of doing socks, see there's a different sock there. This is what they call a forgotten heel sock. That's right. So what you do is you knit a tube, but you take out one bit to put the heel in. It sounds complicated, but it's not actually, so I might try that one again when I finish my toe up sock. So the other thing, because I like to do a bit of reading every now and again, so I've been reading this, which is The Dangerous Women by Hope Adams. And I thought I'd share this with you because you might be interested in it. It's a book about some convicts, lady convicts, who get taken from England to Australia, and it's a crime thing because somebody gets killed on the way. But the thing that's interesting is that on the way there, and this is based on a true story, the convicts, the girls, were put to work to make a quilt to give to the ladies committee who organised the training for them. And it's got a lot of interesting discussion about the benefits of communal sewing, and that would link to things like communal knitting and things like that. So I just thought I'd recommend that to you because I'm having great fun reading it. It's really nicely written. I'm sort of a third of the way through, so I'm still trying to guess who did it, and we'll see how that gets on. So I think that's all for me now. I am going to be walking in town to enjoy the sunshine later on. I hope you are enjoying the sunshine as well, and as I said before, enjoying the new freedoms that we've got. I hope you're having a nice time knitting and crochet as well, so do share what you're doing, and I will see you next week. That's all for now. Bye bye.